Alright boys, welcome back. My name is Jake, and in this video I will show you how to actually start journaling. So, without further ado, let's get into it. So, why even journal? Why is journaling important? So, I assume you're consuming content all day from all different sources, right? Most people just fucking sit on their phones, scrolling TikTok, then they go to Instagram, then they go to YouTube, then they respond to their messages, they gotta check Facebook. They're always stimulated. They never sit there, they never just think, they never get to hear their thoughts. And your brain feels so stressed and overwhelmed because of this, it never gets to think. Because our brain is made to solve problems, and it can't solve problems if you're just sitting there consuming shit all day. You just have too much going on. You have so much, like seriously, this is what fucking trauma is just unprocessed emotions. And if you're fucking scrolling or consuming or busy, you can't process anything. And you have too much you need to process and think about, but you just can't because you're fucking around scrolling, consuming. So, you don't know whether to do this or that. You're like, should I do this? Should I do that? Should I be a YouTuber, or should I do drop shipping or whatever? Should I go to this gym or that gym? Should I see this girl or that girl? You can't get a fucking girl. If you're watching a video on how to journal, joking. Journaling's good, bro. So journaling, what it does is allow you to express yourself without having to express yourself to another person. Because sometimes you just don't want to, you know what I mean? And you just don't want to, or you don't have anyone to be able to do that with. It allows you to get all your thoughts out on a piece of paper that only you will ever see. It's a great way to process emotions. You can literally use it to fucking process trauma. You don't need to go to fucking therapy, any of this bullshit, right? Seriously, you can fucking journal and process fucking trauma from your fucking childhood, from whatever, okay? It is seriously so therapeutic, and it often gives you the answers and ideas that were just sitting there and you didn't even realize. I can't count the number of times where I've started journaling about something. I had a problem, I didn't know what to do, and it literally just somehow, my brain gave me the answer, bro. You don't need a fucking YouTube video. You don't need someone to tell you. You have the answer. You have the answer, bro. You just need to sit there with your brain, with yourself, with nothing else, and you will literally get the answers you were looking for. All of the greatest men had a journal, bro. All of them. All of the strongest, most successful, high-performing men had a journal. Seriously, it's literally a habit of the high performers. Marcus Aurelius, right? His journal's literally a fucking book called Meditations, right? All of the greatest men had a journal. So there are three ways to... there we go. I forgot that I had another slide. There are three forms of journaling. Okay, so let's get into the first one. Bro, come on. What the fuck, man? So the first form of journaling, I'm sure you've heard me talk about it before, is gratitude journaling, right? So, how do you do this? You grab a journal, you grab a notepad, you grab a piece of paper, whatever. By the way, do not fucking write this on your phone. Do not write this on your phone. Do not write it on your laptop. It does not have the same effect as using pen and paper, right? So with that in mind, you will write down 5 things you are grateful for or that you appreciate. This could literally be anything, right? I am grateful for my bed because it keeps me warm. I don't want to see you fucking writing down one word either. Seriously, a lot of people, I tell them to do this, and they'll fucking write down house, sun, food, water. It's like, no, motherfucker, at least one sentence, bro. At least a minimum of one sentence. Like, seriously, it has to be a full sentence, or else it's just not fucking, it's worthless. Don't fucking do it if you're not gonna write a sentence, right? So, yeah, it could be, I am grateful for my mum because she cooked me breakfast. I am grateful for the water so it hydrates me. You know what I mean? Seriously, gratitude is one of the most important forms of journaling. I would say it's probably the most important, right? Because it activates the positive part of our brain, right? We can either think negatively or positively. And what gratitude journaling does is it activates that positive thinking side of our brain, right? Also, here's a fact for you. Did you know practicing gratitude, so showing appreciation, thinking about the things you have in your life that you're grateful for, makes you happier than doubling your income, alright? I'm not saying you don't need to fucking double your income, whatever, okay? It'd be fucking ambitious, right? But I'm just saying, this is just a fact, alright? This is just a study. Gratitude is shown to improve your happiness more than doubling your income. So, make it a daily habit by doing it at the same time every day, right? I do it at the same time every day, right? As soon as I open my eyes, I start meditating, right? I do my meditation, get up, get dressed, whatever, brush my teeth, whatever, okay? And then I will open my journal and do my gratitude and write 5 things I'm grateful for, okay? Some days, yeah, I'm busy as fuck. I don't do it, whatever, okay? But just make sure you do it the next day, alright? Never gonna be perfect, but I'm just saying, alright? And a bonus tip for this is actively practice gratitude throughout the day, alright? Go and tell your mum you love her. Go and tell your sister that she's a good sister, alright? Whatever, okay? Say to yourself while you're outside, right? Oh, I'm grateful for the sun, man. I'm grateful that I live in a beautiful country. I'm grateful that I'm fucking alive, bro. A lot of people are so fucking negative. A lot of people are such ungrateful little bastards that they don't even fucking appreciate that they're fucking living. And they just think about negative shit, right? It makes, and when you do it with other people, like your mum, like your sister, like your dad, like your friends, like your girlfriend, whatever, okay? It makes them feel good, but it also makes you feel good. If you're gonna do any form of journaling, make it gratitude. Okay, so the second form of journaling is deep journaling, right? Deep journaling is good for when you feel overwhelmed, you feel stressed, you've got shit in your head, maybe something happened or you're not sure about something. I've done it when I've had a fight with someone, like with a family member. I do it when I'm confused about something. I do it when I feel overwhelmed, whatever, okay? And even if you just want to express how you feel, even if it's a good thing, like maybe you feel so overwhelmed with love for someone or some shit, right? Just express it. It's very good to express our emotions in a healthy way by writing them down, right? A lot of people express their emotions in a bad fucking way, right? When they're angry, they fucking go and hit someone because they're angry. That's bullshit, bro. That's not how a fucking masculine man does shit, right? That's not stoic at all. That's what fucking women do, bro. It's what fucking little girls do. It's what women and children do. Okay? So how do you do it? You grab a journal. You grab a piece of paper, whatever the fuck it is. Do not write it on a phone or a computer. And you just write down literally everything that comes to mind. You can do this. You can make this a daily habit as well. I used to do it. I did 3 pages daily. And so you just write every thought, every word, every sentence that comes to mind. Literally everything. You just get it all out. It's actually it's a beautiful feeling. You know, you feel like a weight lifted off your shoulders. It's very special. Yeah, the beauty of this type of journaling is it just lets you unload and get all those emotions out without talking to someone. Sometimes you don't have someone to talk to. Sometimes you just don't want to fucking talk to someone, you know? And as I said, with any fucking type of journaling, it gives you answers that you're looking for. Sometimes I'm like, man, why the fuck why? Why do I do this? Why does this happen? Why does something like this happen? It gives you answers. It's crazy, bro. It's amazing. It's amazing. Your brain gives you the answers. People do not realize how, like, that's what our brains are made for, is to fucking give you answers, to solve problems, bro. Use it, man. Stop fucking, let's find a video on how to do it. No, motherfucker. Ask yourself, bro. Ask yourself, okay? Another amazing thing about this type of journaling is that you can look back on it, alright? If you keep it in a journal, you can look back on it over time and you can find problems. You can find patterns that keep happening so you can do something about it, alright? I found out, I went through mine. I found out I was a fucking perfectionist, right? And I wanted everything to be perfect. And I just couldn't. I couldn't just do it. You know, like first try. I had to make it perfect. I had to make everything perfect. I had to be perfect, right? I noticed that. Another thing I noticed about myself is that I just fucking was overly stimulated. Right, as I said in the beginning, like fucking most of you are. I was overstimulated, bro. I was fucking consuming content a lot, and I saw that as a problem because I got it out on a piece of paper and I could go back on it. Right, the last form of journaling, form 3, is question journaling. Question journaling is where you reflect on a deep question and continuously stay on that topic, right? So with the deep journaling, it's just whatever comes to mind. You can stay on a topic, but it's not necessarily a question, right? You just fucking freestyle type shit. With question journaling, it's a specific topic. You just write about everything to do with that question. Right? And this really helps you know and learn a lot about yourself. This can also help you a lot with solving problems, getting answers to things, right? So I've actually put 5 here for you boys. 5 examples of questions, 5 prompts you can do. So where am I standing in my own way, right? What part of your life are you standing in your way? You're stopping yourself. It could be fear, alright? It could be the same thing with the perfectionism as me. It could be, I don't know, whatever, okay? What fears do I have? What am I scared of? Why do I fear that? Should I fear this thing, okay? What's the smallest step I can take towards a big goal today, right? My goal is to get 10,000 subscribers. What step can I take today to get closer to that big goal? Oh, okay, so maybe I could record a video, right? Because I need videos to get subscribers. So record a video. Okay, what am I going to record a video about? You know what I mean? This one's good. This one's real good, by the way. Who are the 1 or 2 people that cause the most headache in your life, and why? Is it your mum? Is it your dad? Is it your sister? Is it your girlfriend? Is it your friend? Is it yourself? Right? That's a real good one, by the way. You should do that. And the last one is, what do I want to suffer through? So this is inverse thinking, right? Most people ask themselves, what do I want to enjoy, right? So for example, they're choosing a career. Well, I want to be a YouTuber because it gives you money, status, whatever. Okay, actually, I want to be a dropshipper as well, which gives you money, status. They all give you the same thing. But it's what do I want to suffer through Okay, what do I want to suffer through? Well, with dropshipping, it's kind of fucking purposeless. It's boring. I'm gonna be up all night, fucking whatever dropshippers do. Okay, not really. I don't really want to fucking suffer through that. Okay, with YouTube, people are gonna hate. Alright, you're always gonna have hate. If you have people who like you, you're gonna have people who don't like you. Man, it actually might be good to suffer through hate, to suffer through people not liking me, because it would build my character. You see what I mean? It's inverse thinking. It's like reverse psychology type shit, right? So, yeah, these are just prompts, and you'll just stay on the one topic, right? Don't like fucking what fears do I have, and then start talking about why you love your girlfriend, you know? You stay on that topic, alright? So, that was how to start journaling. If you want like a I don't know, maybe like a full guide, like a fucking 1 hour guide, I might start doing some of those like full 1 hour guides on shit, on how to journal, whatever. Let me know. So thank you for watching, boys, and I'll see you in the next one.